Van Aken on the chase straight away to pull it back. And to let Spain know he's there. Up to 20 minutes ago, he wasn't in the starting lineup. Luis de la Fuente, well, he's made his plans. They'll have to adapt to it, but they've had a brilliant defence in this World Cup. Van Aken got the third among a shambolic United States defence the other evening. Belgium absolutely supreme in that in Seattle, and Rudy Garcia now a World Cup quarter-final coach when they were heading out a couple of rounds ago against Senegal, 2-0 down with 5 minutes to go, but they dragged themselves back in it somehow. Lukaku, Tielemans, and Tielemans with the latest World Cup goal ever from the spot. So for Hans Van Aken, a starting place in a World Cup quarter-final, and fully deserving of it. Quick throw for Lamine Yamal, brought down. Free kick it'll be. And the last game that Michael Oliver was in charge of had 8 yellow cards in it. That was certainly interesting, to say the very least, between Canada and Morocco. It's been a regular fixture down through the years. It's the 24th time that these sides have met. And sometimes in a match like this you say, well, what's the importance in that? Well, the last 11 games, Spain haven't lost. They've won 9 of them, and they're on the charge here. Good pullback, Cucurella causing a few problems, cut out by Castan. It's offside. Last time Belgium beat Spain was in the Euro 1980 group stage. So Yuri Tielemans dropping out of the side today, unfit to play. Javier Bardem here as usual. He has to do the coin toss, but wisely they said no. The Mrs. Penelope Cruz is somewhere in the shadows as well. Don't you worry. It's on the edge of his seat already. It's not long, and it's too high for De Ketelaere. Really coming of age. He's had a few good seasons with Atalanta, and certainly deserving of his goals against the USA. Cut out well by Maxim de Kuiper down the near side. Covered well by Nathan Ngoy to get it back to Thibaut Courtois. He's launched it out, but it's in the opposition half.
Yeah, opening few minutes, Will. Two teams just having a look at each other. Belgium have always been a side of great individuals, but not necessarily a team. At this World Cup, it does seem like they've come together as a collective. And as Bulletproof rang out around the stadium before it, it's Spain, who are definitely that so far, only haven't conceded any goals, being in second gear as well.
Dani Olmo making his way forward. Good ball out wide, trying to keep it alive, doing a solid job of it. Rodri, clever ball. Alex Baena had kept the move going. Baena making a cut into the area. Cucurella had played the original ball back for the solid cross in by Fabian Ruiz. The only change in the Spanish lineup today. Short throw by him for Rodri.
Just look how high Cucurella is on the left-hand side. He'll spend more time there than he will at left back.
Cracking ball into the area. Yamal trying to reach it, but getting there first, Brandon Meckler, the 7-time Belgian league winner with Club Brugge. Glided in, solidly taken care of. And Yamal continuing to make history as well. It's his 6th appearance of this World Cup. He's been ever present for Spain. It's the most that any 18-year-old has ever done in the history of this competition, going back to day one. Olmo out wide, Lamine Yamal cutting in well, but solidly snuffed out by Rascat. Jeremy Doku back on the side. Obviously he's become a father during this competition. Nip back over to England for that, playing with Manchester City these days. He's had a full time of it. Here's De Bruyne. Injury interrupted season at Napoli. Only played 21 times, but obviously not as bad as probably Lukaku. Only managed 5 appearances for them right at the end of the campaign as they drifted away to second place in the title race. But he's been brilliant to this World Cup. Belgium's top scorer with 3 goals. Like 4 players who've hit multiples so far, whereas Spain, only Oyarzabal has scored more than 1, but he's one of
opening few minutes, Will. Two teams just having a look at each other. Belgium have always been a side of great individuals, but not necessarily a team. Continuing to make history as well. It's his 6th appearance in this World Cup. He's been ever present for Spain. It's the most that any 18-year-old has ever done in the history of this competition. Going back to day 1, Olmo out wide, Lamine Yamal cutting in well, but solidly snuffed out by Rascat. Jeremy Doku back in the side. Obviously, he's become a father during this competition. Get back over to England for that, playing with Manchester City these days. He's had a full timer. Here's De Bruyne. Injury interrupted season at Napoli. Only played 21 times, but obviously not as bad as probably Lukaku. Only managed 5 appearances for them right at the end of the campaign as they drifted away to second place in the title race. But he's been brilliant to this World Cup. Belgium's top scorer with 3 goals. And 4 players who've hit multiples so far, whereas Spain, only Oyarzabal has scored more than 1, but he's got a... Opening few minutes, Will. Two teams just having a look at each other. Belgium have always been a side of great individuals, but not necessarily a team.
And that's a pullback. That's a free kick. That might be a little bit more, you know, for Trossard. Turkey bound.
It's really lazy play from Trossard down that left-hand side. It's a good ball down, but he's not going into danger. He's going away to the byline. Good coverage around. Now they've set up a good staging post.
I'm going to say last weekend for Michael Oliver that would have been a yellow card, but it's not been. You also got a little glimpse of Pedri watching in the shadows. Free kick for Spain. Decent position, and it's a direct one whipped in. De Bruyne got the little flick away. It'll come near side. Fabian Ruiz again, right in front of goal and open up. Rodri got the shot away. There are a whole line of Belgian players back there to block it, but not to cut out the original cross. Not a lot of time for Nicola Raskin to think, but he's managed to get it back and get control of it.
Spain have settled into their rhythm. 4-4-2 in defensive setup. Oyarzabal and Olmo just sitting at the top of that four.
It's hit well by Rodri, but a strong block.
Goy did really well to get his body in front of that. Wasn't by design, it fell to Rodri, but he got the shot off.
It's a good ball over the top, trying to get Charles de Ketelaere away. He's not an out-and-out striker, but he's kind of fulfilled that role on occasion. Certainly in the team sheet he does. Absolutely popped up in the right place in the last round in Seattle against the United States. It's put forward well by Raskin. A quality ball. De Ketelaere on the charge after it. Very important cut out by Aymeric Laporte.
I see that time and time again. Rodri just dropping between the two centre halves to pick it up and try and find passes between the lines. We need to see a Belgian equivalent on the other side. Yuri Tillemans would have been the one you'd fancy to pick the lock. Someone else has got to step up now.
Laporte bringing it on. We've certainly forced Belgium back a lot in this contest, and even more so now. It's a brilliant ball down the middle. It's another important block. Vital one by young Nathan Ngoy.
We're going to have a little look at this. Really kept his hand by his side, but it definitely strikes it. He's onside, he's played on. De Kuiper plays him on.
Spain looking for handball, and in the Primera Liga that's handball every time, and frankly in the Premier League where Michael Oliver referees, that's just about never handball. De Ketelaere getting the flick on, back playing immediately. Here's Jeremy Doku down the left hand side facing Pedro Porro. Decent ball, chance of the ball to be pulled back in by De Kuiper, and he did well with it, but Unai Simon with a very, very good save.
Yeah, it's good from Jeremy Doku. De Kuiper gone on the outside. You see it so often from Manchester City. He turns in on the right and gets shots off, or lays it back, recycles it. He has that outlet on the outside of him now if he wants to use it.
.609 minutes without conceding a goal at a World Cup for Unai Simon. Very impressive record. And they want that to carry on. Short for Dani Olmo again. He's got support near side. Lamine Yamal tried to get a quick 1-2 going. Didn't quite work out. Break on the way. De Bruyne getting Jeremy Doku away for Belgium here. And still on the way. Skip past Kubasi impressively. Support from De Ketelaere. It was a lovely break. De Ketelaere will have the try. Blocked by Kukurea. Real Madrid bound. Got the knob back down again impressively. Castagne.
The problem for Jeremy Doku is, has anyone else got the pace to stay with him?
Now Fernando Hierro here today. And on the bottom left, King Philip of Belgium. On the bottom right, King Philip of Spain. Philippe and Felipe respectively. Oh, that's well kept in by Lamine Yamal, and he's done wonderfully. Good break, solid stomach more than anything else by Raskin. Got in the way, nice stop. Cucurella down the left-hand side.
You just wonder, is this the game where Lamine Yamal really comes to fire? The big boys have stepped up for their sides in other games. He hasn't needed for Spain.
Dangerous ball inside for Dani Olmo, a little flick, couple of turns, couldn't quite make his way in. It's well covered in the end.
And now feeling the effects of that ball into the stomach, but going back to Yamal, he hasn't had the tournament he wanted so far, but he's shown glimpses of skill. It's a wonderful footwork down that right hand side to keep it in. I do feel at some stage he's going to need to come to the party if Spain are going to get over the line.
Rodri. It's controlled well here by Pedro Porro. Launched over the top. Real foot race. The idea was great, but they soared too fast and it just whizzed by in the end past Alex Baena, but a great idea.
Sure was. The idea was there, the execution wasn't. Nice zippy pitch here in LA.
Knocked away by Nicola Rasca. Short for Rodri. Just on the overlap, it was Lamine Yamal, and he went down. He's appealing to Michael Oliver, but all in vain because Belgium are on the counter-attack. Doku getting it out wide. Trossard holding it up. De Ketelaere waiting in the middle. Maxime de Kuyper too. Now the cross will come in. It's deep for de Kuyper to attack it, and it's a free kick for Spain. Went in too hard.
It's the right idea. Wait for the ball to be crossed. Wait till Porro is set, and then try and nip in on the inside. Yeah, went down too soft for me, Yamal. They're the type of cross runs that you'll see from the two wingers from Belgium, trying to nick inside those full backs.
All of Sporty TV available on the Sporty TV app.